You want to catch some major health things pretty early. The earlier you catch it, the better your results will be. The earlier you catch it, the less money you're going to have to spend to fix it. The earlier you catch it, the longer you're going to be on this planet. Why wouldn't you want to get answers now? Our next guest can do that for you and do that without pulling out the scalpel or anything else that'll make you go,
Ooh, sounds good. Dr. John Pierce joins us this morning from Preventative Diagnostic Centers. Great to have you, Dr. Pierce, back on the show. Let's talk all about this technology because you really do have a very interesting, scanning machine over there at your offices.
We do. We have what's known as the Siemens Somaton Go All Pro, made by GE. And what makes this CT scanner unique compared to anything else in the Valley is that it actually measures the density or the size of the individual going in for the scan and only doses them with a specific amount of radiation that's going to give us the highest quality imaging, such that we can see abnormalities down to the size of about a grain of rice.
wow.
It's remarkable technology. It really is.
Yeah, and we're talking about ailments anywhere, frankly, from here to down there. What can be found?
Well, basically right where you said. So we've found nodules in the thyroid that required further follow-up with ultrasound. To take a little further, we're able to look at the aorta and see if the aorta has calcifications in it, which is a sign of plaque buildup in an unhealthy aorta. We can see if the aorta is too big or a dilation of the aorta, which could lead to a rupture at some point in time. We're able to look at the heart. We're able to look at the coronary arteries in the heart and see if there's calcium there, which is plaque buildup. Mm-hmm. We can look at the lungs and find abnormalities there, to include little granulomas from previous disease that's kind of like a scar in the lung, up to cancers. We found some cancers, unfortunately. It's only unfortunate because we found them. I wish they weren't there, but fortunate we found them before it became problematic.
Yeah.
You can find cysts in the liver, gallstones, issues with the spleen, the kidneys, cysts in the kidneys, kidney stones. We had one individual who had hydronephrosis, so they had a blockage of one of the ureters that made the kidney full of urine.
Oh, wow.
And that needed to be rectified.
Wow.
We look at the bowels as well. This isn't like a colonoscopy, although we do have a non-invasive virtual colonoscopy that we do. That's not what the basic scan that we're doing does here. And we also see the gonads in both men and women. So we found abnormalities in the uterus and ovaries in women, and abnormalities in the prostate in some men. So, we're able to really scan the whole body. And if there's anything wrong, we're able to pick it up long before there's any lab abnormalities. And in most instances, long before a patient has any symptomology that would lead them to believe that there was a problem.
I mean, it's incredible just listening to you list how many different things that this test can detect. It's really incredible. The other amazing thing, Dr. Pierce, I think is what you're doing is you're kind of putting the power of information into people's hands, because you don't need a referral to come see you. Anyone is welcome. You can come down, you can bring your spouse. I've taken the test, as a matter of fact, but maybe you could remind people, what it's like to come in to get the test done, how long it takes, and if there's any prep involved.
Great. There's no prep involved. Just come on in. We don't even ask that you fast. So, a lot of lab tests and other imaging, you have to starve yourself for a period of time. Yeah. We don't ask that you do that. So no prep. You come in, depending on the scan that we're going to do. Most of them take 20 to 40 seconds. It's like an open-ended MRI. You're not in a tunnel or a tube. We haven't had anybody stop the scan because of claustrophobic issues. So very, very comfortable.
It's like a really expensive hula hoop on its side. It's pretty much what it is. Doctor, you had Don and April came in, and you, frankly, were able to catch something pretty early that saved Don's life. We're going to hear from them right now.
So this scan was able to find things that nobody else was able to find.
Nobody else, and it saved my life.
It saved your life.
So
yeah, if you love your partner, if you really want them around for the long term, get this damn scan. Just get it.
There you go.
You can't go wrong with it.
That's right.
At the worst, you'll find out everything's fine, and at the best, you'll find out something is wrong that can be fixed.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's just it's a difference between life and death. Really, seriously. That's I can't imagine my life without him. And I would have had to live that if it hadn't been for the scan.
Really, what an
Great.
incredible opportunity to be able to catch something early and stick around for the ones you love.
You know, what I thought was unique about that was the fact that he was more concerned with his wife, with April. And, you know, he felt pretty good going into it because the cardiologist that he had gone to said, hey, you're good to go.
Yeah.
And then the calcium
Nice.
score said, maybe not. And that caused the cardiologist to do a little bit further examination, and he finds, you know, 90+% blockage, 88% and 96%, you know, significant blockages that can close off quickly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? If you blew it on Valentine's Day, don't worry. Having peace of mind of your health as a couple is actually the greatest gift. So you can sign up for a scan instead.
No question about it. And actually, you have a special offer that's going on right now for couples that want to do just that.
We do. You know, you want to look at the heart, and you just got a box full of heart candies there. But we're doing a 2-for-1 special. So there's 2 scans of the heart with coronary artery calcium scoring for $125. Typically, it's $5.99 per scan.
Which is a huge, huge savings. Doctor, it's great having you. We appreciate it.
Thank you,
so
Dr.
much.
Pierce.
All right, take advantage of that special offer. Heart scan with calcium score for $125 for the couple. It's usually $5.99 per person. So if you do the math, that's a lot. It's a lot of saving. I would can't do it. I'm not very good at math. You can go to Preventative Diagnostic Center. They're right off the 215 there in the Southwest Valley. You can also go to pdcenterlv.com or give them a call on the number on your screen. Preventative Diagnostic Center, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.